Good morning to each and every one of my loved ones, and welcome to the beautiful island of Barbados. We're not actually going to be seeing a sunrise this morning, but I think it's a beautiful, beautiful place to watch your day awaken. Just calming, relaxing, peaceful, yet powerful and rough and aggressive. Beautiful sea conditions today. Not huge, but nice swells. I'm sure there's some surf up in the South Point area just above us, which will be to the east of where we are. We're just between South Point and a place called Freights Bay, which is by Cotton House. So we'll be going in that direction shortly. But I want to start here this morning with you. It is absolutely beautiful this morning. I have not been to where I am sitting right now, because I am sitting down, and enjoyed here since I was in my late teens. That's a long time, you know, since I started drive. I just used to go from surf point to surf point. Before, we used to walk all of the cliff areas out here and enjoy it. So I know people like Malcolm Hunt, his family, the St. John's, their family, the Talmas, all those guys that were up here at South Point when I was in my teens, that used to come up here and surf every day and live on these rocks every day. I know this morning it's got to be touching your heart. For everyone else, the kind of serenity and beauty that you're seeing this morning has got to be warming you. If it is not warming you, I will try a little bit harder as we go on into the morning. But I'll tell you, this is hard to beat. Good morning to you all. And it's right here. I would love to say our serenity prayer this morning. I think it's a beautiful spot. It's God. All you could see here is God's beauty. All the cliffs, the power of the ocean. This is where I find him every morning. I see one guy out at South Point so far, so I guess there'll be quite a few more of them out in a little while. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Beautiful, beautiful morning in Barbados. 23rd of December, 2 days away from our celebration of the birth of Jesus. What a beautiful day this is. Fantastic. Skies are looking fairly clear. Lots of sea spray in the air, so if you start to look a little bit foggy in the camera, you would understand and appreciate why. I have my S9 with me, but I'm not stopping to take any shots here right now. I have already done a couple of them, but this morning we're going to concentrate on the beauty that's out here. Look at the lines that are coming through. All you surfers, well, this is what is being offered this morning. I can't really tell you it is really, really good right now, but there's definitely potential there, and there's certainly plenty to surf if you are hungry and you want to get a little bit of water time. We're going to work our way along the cliffs now. We had to time this because some of these sets are actually breaking and coming up quite high, so we want to be careful going around this point here. This is a good vantage point where I am. I'll walk a little bit and show you where we were, just so you would appreciate how far up we were on the actual coast itself. This is where we were located this morning, and it's basically as far as you can get on the cliff. I could go further, but I mean a lot of mountain goating. Not in the mood for that this morning. Just want to play it cool and peaceful. For all of you that are on the rock this morning, I know you are being treated to a glorious sunrise wherever you are. As long as you can actually see the sun this morning, you are having a treat. So please take some pictures and share them later with us that are not actually seeing the sun coming up this morning. It's a beautiful day. Before I go any further, what I'm going to do is give you a 360 from here so you can get a feel of where we are and appreciate how lovely out here is. It is really lovely. Angela, my darling, if you're on this morning, this is somewhere I'm going to bring you as soon as you come back, because this is a spot that I actually forgot about. I haven't remembered here because I haven't been here for that long. So here we go. It is quiet time for you to enjoy the beauty and serenity that surrounds us. Absolutely stunning this morning. I guess you all would have seen yesterday was not a rest day. It was a rest day from live vlogs. But yesterday was a day that I wanted to get out there and bring some positiveness to the world. I hope you've had the opportunity to see the little short video that we did up at Silver Rock yesterday at the action shop, because that is a message that speaks to us all. It shows us how the youth in Barbados have not gone astray, not at all. There are those that are coming out and they are trying positive stuff, are trying to make an impression on where they live and carry any help and happiness that they can to others that surround them. So hopefully later on you'll have a peep at that video. Alright, we're going to make our way down now along the cliffs and enjoy this beautiful morning and the sceneries that are going to unfold in a couple of minutes time. I did mention to wear some comfortable shoes this morning. I didn't mention about bringing darker makers, but I think you all would know by now that even if you're going to put them on your head as a fashion statement, well, wear them. Always bring them with you. Never leave home without them. Now this is a tricky spot here. Let's see if I can just come around this comfortably without racing around it. Show you how well timed I have this set, hopefully. If we get so, anyhow, that happens. Very sharp coral out here, so if you're coming around this point to have a look at it yourself when you come to Barbados, or if you're in Barbados, you want to do a little walking around here, please wear the appropriate attire, because your feet out here are going to get damaged if you try this in slippers, because the sides of your feet will not be protected, and this coral has a lot of holes in it. When I say holes in it, little trough areas that you may catch your ankle on the sides of them, so I would recommend wearing something sturdy and strong for sure. Beautiful morning. Don't worry, I have some photo ops coming for you. I just want to get around the point a little bit. I know that there are quite a few dogs in these areas here, so I don't want to disturb the families and stuff. So I am talking a little bit lower than normal. Hopefully my projection is making you all. Just a beautiful morning. Absolutely stunning. Alright, we talked the other day about the buoys that are out there to anchor off the large oil ships or tankers. You will see one of the tankers there in the distance. That has come in, I believe, yesterday. Not sure what time it came in, but that is there now, just dropping off some fuel to this section. There is a bulk storage area in the Oystins town, just opposite where the buses turn around, the bus depot. But this is photo op numero uno. As you can see in the distance there, you're going to see some surfers on the point. I'm going to carry you around there a little while, just to give you an indication of how big out here gets. This break here can hold a huge swell, because the bigger it gets, the further out into the ocean it breaks. Like right where we're standing now, on this point here, I have been here to freights and seen it coming from off of this point itself. I know there are many people on here that have seen that, and not only seen it, but have also surfed it like I have done. Massive swells that just keep going and going and going. This, I would have to say, is as long a ride as Brandon's any day of the week, if it is pumping, of course. Very long. Brandon's. Yeah, I gotta keep pronouncing it the right way. Next time I get a call from my buddy Chris telling me, Nicholas, you called it wrong, so you make sure and pronounce that the correct way. Beautiful area. Now you would probably come here and not realize that this walkway goes right around, so we're going to take you right back to the road section itself, so you will know where you can go and how you can find your way here if you would like. It is somewhere that I would recommend if you have some time, you want to touch a little bit of nature, you just want to relax a little bit and take in what the scenery is like right here in the sea cliffs. I would recommend you come out here and take a little trip. I know there's a lot to do in Barbados, but a lot of you have been here 30, 40, 50 times. You know, and it's, I guess you're looking for something new now. This is one of the options you can have. I remember when this section here, you see the wall, was a solid area that you could sit. I remember that very well. You could actually walk right around this cliff here, right down to near Ted's home. I'll show you that in a little while as well. Talk a little bit about Ted, as we always do whenever we pass businesses in Barbados. You know, I would recommend for sure. I'd like to put a few words out there for them, a few words to help encourage a little bit business in their direction. I'm just going to take you here. We're going to come back to where we are right now. But I just want to take you so you can have a view of Freights Bay from this point. Beautiful Barbados. Yeah, this is not a walk for someone that has challenges. For sure, this is definitely a walk for the more sturdy and the more mountain goatee person like myself, my hikeologists, and others like ourselves. Alright, this is the back of Freights Bay. Now, if you just saw, there was a massive turtle that came up there just now. Let me see if we can put you in your general location and see if he pops back up again. He was a big one. Came up in that general area. Now, we have a float of sargassum that's coming in. It's very light here at the moment, but I will tell you what, by Long Beach yesterday, there was quite a bit on the beach up there. Nothing like there was in the past, but there is some as well coming in. So I don't think it will make it around, hopefully. I don't think it's that heavy, but we'll wait and see. Beautiful Freights Bay. Now you can understand that if you're surfing from this point here, when it gets really big, it's where the wave starts, you're going right down past those guys that you're seeing coming into view there, and right into that small beach, almost into the small beach. Now you will cut out before that because you want to come back out for the rail juice, but you could surf right into that small beach all in one ride. One of the longest lefts that I know about on the island. Beautiful south coast of Barbados. You're having a look at all of almost, actually I would say almost all the south coast. The furthest point we're probably seeing now would be down by where the where Blakey's is located. I don't call the name of the place, it should not be standing, but that would be the furthest point that we're seeing now. You can see it's going to be a gorgeous day in the island. Look at the whips of clouds and stuff. These are not rain bearing, these are just moisture clouds that are going to disappear as the day starts to warm up. I hope. If I gotta eat my words, I don't mind eating them. They're always usually flavored for that. So beautiful. Alright, as you can see, we can't make it any further, but when I was a little fella, well, in my teens, we used to go around this cliff, right along this cliff here, and go down another set of steps that were just beyond where we're located now, and go into the surf from there. That was one of the main spots to go in from. I know some of the guys used to dive off the point itself, but I never actually did that. I use the steps most of the time. I'm not one of the guys that you could call a freights man. That was for the guys really from South Point area. I used to go to South Point a lot, surf freights when it was really good, but I much prefer the right, so South Point was my main choice. Beautiful area. The whole neighborhood up here is gorgeous. A lot of people up here bought two properties, the property that their structures on, and then an adjoining property, so they can have all of the privacy and the beauty around them. As you can see from this land here, it's beautiful. Again, I remember when this was pasture, we used to come out here, walk straight out to those trees on the edge, the mahogany trees, and just relax out there. We never used to have to walk the path that we've just walked. That has changed, as you can see. But beautiful, beautiful homes up here. Everything is manicured, gorgeous, really lovely. Now we're going into the neighborhood, so if you get a lot of dogs barking and stuff, they're not barking at me, they're barking at you, because I'm a dog charmer. So I think you all would not know a dog and cat charmer. So this roundabout here, man, I remember, again, in my teens, got out here and driving circles, spinning all around on this here. This used to be a place, and then all your neighbors would come here running off and quarrel with you and stuff, you know, and you made sure they didn't catch you. But those days are gone now. People respect this kind of stuff. The whole mentality has changed somewhat, so I'm happy to have had the young, restless youth that I had. This home was a gathering point for everyone. This is Dr. St. John's home. I remember when we used to go out here and hang out with Big Bill and all of the family. So anyone on here again will remember Bill and his family, and when we used to come here and hang out with Miser and everybody else. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely homes. You can see the hired cars in here. A lot of these homes up here are Airbnb properties. If not the whole property, they do have adjoining cottages and stuff. So you can find accommodations up here quite easily. The last time we were up here, we came from South Point itself, and we walked right down. This morning we're doing the cliffs because I really want to go on the cliffs. When I was up here last time, Malcolm had mentioned to me, why didn't you go on the cliffs? Well, this is the reason why. I was hoping the sun would be further around to the south when we did it, so you would actually get to experience the sunrise, but I guess I probably had to wait till maybe January to capture that right on the point itself. As you can see, this is a really lovely properties around here. Lovely neighborhood. Just beautiful. It's quiet. I'll do is as soon as these folks pass here, because I'm going to greet them and say good morning to them. So as soon as they pass, I will give you a little piece of quietness up here, let you experience it for yourself. Beautiful upstairs sections, everybody utilizing vantage points to look over the homes that are in front of them, to look over at the sunset, etc. Good morning, ladies. Would you all like to say hello to the world and Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful walk. Okay, are you all on Facebook? Yes. Can I give you one of our cards? Because we do this every morning, but Wednesday and Sunday. And we're a spiritual group that meet. And all we do is we thank God for our lives. Yes. And we try to bring happiness and peace and comfort and kindness to everyone. You can give one to your friend as well for me. You have a blessed day, okay? And Merry Christmas to you all, okay? Okay. Yes, please. Right in the bottom, you'll find all the information there. Thanks very much. As you all can see, I'm giving away enough Christmas cards. You can't call me, you know, I guess I could be called Saint Nick, and that's because I am a Christmas giver as well. I give love all the time, but these cards are real lovely Christmas cards. I went stocked up on another 200 of them to make sure we didn't run out over the festive season, because you know me, I'm going to be sharing them like hot cakes. The more we can get on this journey, the more people that we can get to join us that are positive and carry the message to all of their friends. Remember, every one of us has the ability to carry the peace and the happiness to at least 10 people today. We're going to come in contact with 10 people, and 10 people we can smile to today, and they will be touched by the EMC. Ted's Tours, big promo. This is the Barefoot Red Man's Tour. Now, I will call him that because he is my good buddy. I've known Ted, again, from the time we were little kids. Ted will come and collect you from your hotel. When he gets out of the bus, you'll be shocked. You'll have on a tank top. You'll have on a pair of baggies and no shoes. He's going to come and collect you on tour. Now, he's not collecting money from you at the beginning. He's going to collect the money from you at the end, because he always says, if you're not happy with what you get, you don't pay. But I think you should pay him anyhow. So, good morning. You will always be happy with his product. I can assure you of that. The last time we were up here, there were some dunk trees. But I know that my surfologist, hicologist friend, he's living in this area now. Hello, dogs. Yeah, see, they're barking at you all. I told you all they were going to bark at you all. Oh, look at who they're barking at. I see him peeping out here. He's coming by, keeping a lot of attention. Okay, I now see the problem. Alright, so last time we were up here, we saw some dunk trees. We talked about the dunks. However, I know my buddy's up here. And I know he is becoming a Bajan. His feet are harder than mine for sure. He got a Bajan foot. And I'm pretty sure he would have carried all the dunks off the trees. Oh no, there's some here still. Well, that's because they're still green. Right, well, some of these are semi-ripe. So this is what we call the dunk. This is actually a nice looking one. So what I'm going to do is I will show you that these don't have the effect on me. I'm hoping these are not bitter and horrible. So we will see, but could use a little salt. So yeah, Ryan, I think these are the ones you tasted, buddy. These are not the best, but you can use the salt on these and enjoy them. So that is our treat for this morning, Bajan dunk. All right, we're just walking down here. We're going to walk back out again by Ted. Just want to come here again, show you all the vantage points up here. Now, these are steps that I'm familiar with using to go down to surface break. We used to go down onto a shelf down here and then push off from that. This is just one of the areas. As you can see, there are quite a few guys in water. They're obviously aware we're here taking a peep. Hopefully one of them will catch a wave now. We can see something, but don't worry, because we're going to go to the other angle and look at them front on. Photo op number 2 coming into view. As you can hear, my tongue is not tied up, so that was not that bitter. I know some people are saying I can't take sour, but these are not that bad. If you all can eat sea grapes, you all can eat 10 of these. 1 sea grape equals 10 dunks, for sure. Because you can barely take 1 sea grape. Actually, I don't even like 1 sea grape. Anyhow, we're going to go beyond that, because I know there are a lot of people here that love sea grapes. I'm not going to quarrel with them, because this year our Christmas tree is a sea grape tree, which is quite stupid of me to go and pick up that. I should have picked up something else, but anyhow, that's how it is, you know me. I'm sort of like a puppet. I'm beginning to get a little bit more like our friend. You know who I'm talking about, I'm sure. But look at the properties up here. I can see myself sitting with a cup of coffee, I can't say tea, out here on this deck. Or taking a swim in the pool that's just behind this small bush here. Lovely old original cannon, not a replica. There are actually two here in this property that I can see. Just beautiful property. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's continue a little further on. Here we go, back into the beautiful sunlight. We're going to get a chance to see the gorgeous sun. Look at what is coming up over these trees. My word. So you see all the clouds are disappearing, as I had mentioned. Thank goodness. I don't like to eat my words in the morning, especially if they're not flavored with salt. Don't have any salt on me. So, but as you can see, it's turned into a beautiful day again. Just stunning. Hello, big boy. Hello. Good morning. Check this dog here doing a 360 tail spin for us. Look, sweet. I don't see Ted. I was hoping Ted would peep out the window this morning and ask you what am I doing out here so I could introduce you all to him. Beautiful, beautiful place. Now, all up here you can find big dogs, Rottweilers, the bigger dogs. A couple of little ones as well, because as we all know, the little ones are the alarms. They're the ones that spark the big ones. Morning. Okay, so as I said, we will do a little bit of peace and quiet here. Dogs are going to make a little noise, but maybe you will appreciate the silence and the beautiful peace of the birds and everything around here. Enjoy. All the big dogs I see up here in this neighborhood then. Good morning, big boy. Look at there. Beautiful. Lovely properties. Just stunning. Geez, all these dogs are like setting up a chain of events going on here. I know the big ones are coming up right behind this chain link fence here, so we'll soon see them, I'm sure. Or some of the other big ones. That sounds like a Christmas carol to me. Let me see if I can pick up what tune that is and I can maybe hum along with them. Okay, these don't have it fully in sync for sure. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where are you going? It's beautiful dogs. Oh yes, good there. Good morning. Dog charmer came into effect. Great. I know why though. There's no sun out here. Hello. Only little shadows, so that means you know who is not being seen. Hey, how are you going, big boy? He's beautiful. My goodness. Sorry, I'm a dog lover as well, very much so. When I was living on a plantation, when in my youth we used to have, like, seriously, this is no joke, 18 dogs. That kind of number all the time. And every time we bred a dog, you say we're going to get rid of all, get them to good homes, obviously only good homes. And every time that we bred, we always get one. One sample, just to add to the pot. Lovely. Up here has changed so much over the years. There's a lot of big structures that have gone up on the right hand side. How are you going, sir? The world is saying good morning to you.
Hello to the world.
Thank you, and thank you very much, man. Thank you. These are people from all Barbados and all over the world saying good morning to you. Okay.
Wherever you're from in the world.
Right.
Have a blessed holidays.
Thanks very much, man. You have a great day too.
We get to a better 202.
I agree with that for sure.
This virus.
Yes, sir. All right, you have a great day, okay? Thanks again, man.
Respect.
Yes, sir. Beautiful morning. This is what I love about break. Oh, look at who's coming into view. I saw one of my friends yesterday that I actually did the interview with up at Silver Rock. He has his own you-know-who that walks around with him as well. He has a photo in his profile with him. So I had to say, wow, I had to let him know, cheese on breads, you're using one of our characters. So last time you were probably here, because this is only within the last 2 years, these were very small little accommodation apartments that were here. One-story apartments and very, very small. You will probably recognize it from the view coming as though you're coming from Bridgetown side. So I'll turn back on that. Okay. Awesome. So if you do remember driving up here before with the one-story small apartments that look very basic, this is what it's matured into. The entire area is actually developed up. There are a lot of apartments just behind these places here. A lot of these homes have turned themselves into Airbnb. Beautiful, beautiful properties up here. I got 2 dunks in my hand still, just letting you all know. I'm going to be mashing them up soon. Alright, Cotton Bay, window to the sea, or sea window. Just show you and give you some, let the kudos go out to those that have made this possible. Hey, morning, how are you going? Wonderful, man. All right, again, if you were here, this is about maybe 5 or 6 years. This was bush. All here was bush, trees, dunk trees. You had to use a goat trap to get down to the beach. This was another entrance to the beach. There was no parking here. If you park, you actually had to park inside of the road. However, you can see the development that's going on here. So this is amazing. I know there are hundreds of Bajans that come and sit here in the afternoon and just relax out here, because this is now one of the most beautiful scenes you can imagine. Now, right now, there are benches all along here in the upper elevation, so you don't have to have the ability to make the steps that we're going to be going on in a couple of minutes. You can come and sit here. Bearing in mind, a lot of the trees around here are new trees, so they're a little bit low. So another year or two, when these trees start to go up and mature and come out and bloom further out, you will be sitting in a shade and you'll be looking directly under them straight at the sea. So it's all a work in progress. Now, as I walk down here, I like to call this the Hall of Fame, and I like to make sure that I do this slowly, that the recognition to go to everyone. Now, they call this the champions who made this possible or made this happen, and then we're going to go into the next section, which are the ones that continue to maintain it. So I'm going to do this slowly. If I miss out any of them, I'm sorry, but I'll do this as slow as possible. I think this is very important. I'm going to do this silently so you can hear the ocean as well. And now these are the champions that keep it looking good. Just beautiful, absolutely stunning, breathtaking walk. We're going to go a little further down, show you some more of the action from down this spot. You will notice all the tops of these posts are covered with copper. It looks like copper to me. And this will protect them so they will not get damaged by the weathering and stuff that goes on up here. Lots of sea spray and lots of water. How are you going, sir? Good morning to you. I'm blessed, sir. Thank you very much. Just showing the world some of the beauty up here. Now, yeah, there we are in Oistins. We talked about the Mermaid Tavern. This area here has a lot of the history on Barbados and on the same Oistins town that we had talked about before. So you can have a little look at this area. You can also find this up on a lot of the websites as well. So if you want a better look, you can do that there, or you can put a freeze frame on this and have a look at it later on. I got this out of the States. So are we doing live right now? You want to say hi to the world? Wonderful. Right? Wonderful, man. Thanks very much. That's golden. We do this every morning live, except for Wednesday and Sundays. We do it all over the world. We've covered all of the coastline. We've covered all of the beaches, and it's just a group of people that come together that face life with a different way of peace and joy, starting early in the morning. All right? Yeah, Facebook and also YouTube. Okay, thanks a lot, man. Now, you can send me a Facebook message later, boss, with the gimbal. I'll give you the information, okay? All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. All right, so remember last time we were up here as well? There was sargassum all over this beach. I mean, it was packed with heaps of sargassum. As you can see, that is gone. However, as you can also see, because of the surging of the tide, we can't walk along here. But you can normally walk from where we are directly along to the end of the beach, where there's some steps that will go up as well by Cotton House itself. But I want to just take you out here and show you where one of my angels' favorite areas are to sit and relax and just chill out. And that is this elevation out here. It's just beautiful. Obviously, we haven't had a lot of rain, so the grass out here is lacking, but this is usually like a lawn effect here. But this is where we like to sit, just under this almond tree here. We haven't done it too often, but we have done it a few times, and the times that we've done it, we really enjoyed ourselves. It's just beautiful here to watch these guys surfing, to watch people utilizing the natural power of the ocean and utilizing them and making creative arts of their own. You know, every guy out here is an artist of his own on the water. So if you ever come up here and you have a chance to come down and sit down, come bring a cooler with you, come and have a seat out here and enjoy it for the day. And that's if there are waves. If there are no waves, you can still come and sit, but it's going to be a lot more fun if you can watch you guys surfing. are shredding out here. It's beautiful. A lot of the surfers have different operations around here. There's some that are actually based here. There's some that bring their boards up and operate from this general area as well. There are a lot of webcams up here, so Mr. Conductor, I know you're probably malicious in, as always. You're the webcam king. So not only a munch king, but a webcam king. And I know you're probably peeping at everything right now. Just to show you the thoughts and the future thoughts that have gone into the preparation of this place. This is a charging center if you have an electronic car. So this is something you would not expect to see at a surf break, but it is not only a surf break, it has now turned into something way more than that. It's one of the most beautiful spots in the island to watch the ocean from. Just gorgeous. Our tour is not be too much longer, but I'm gonna see if we can just creep around the corner and see if we can see our hello buddy, how are you going? Let me get you in the camera, man, because you had a hard time. So I know he's saying good morning to you all, of course, and he's wishing you a Merry Christmas. For any of you that are on this morning, I see we have like 51 or so on right now. They're very, very good counts. I know that will be on, but we probably have about 70 or 80. So thank you for being here, first of all. I would like to encourage you all to join me tomorrow morning, because we're going to be going somewhere special. That's as much as I'm going to say on it. But if you can make it tomorrow morning, please come and join us, that's the rest of the family, and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful day that we're going to offer you. The awakening of Barbados, and another beautiful day, Christmas Eve. So you could say, if you could sit here on this bench, this is the type of scenery that you will enjoy from this elevation. So don't think that you have to come up here and walk down those steps. You can come and park your car right here, right on this spot here, and sit down on these benches and enjoy it. I see some more Barbadians to say good morning to everybody. Morning. How are you all going? You all fellas are on Facebook? Alright, well, I'd like to give you this card because we do this every morning, every morning except for Wednesday and Sunday. At 6 o'clock we watch the sunrise, we bring positiveness to the world, and we face the world together. We're called the EMC family, spiritual group that just does nothing but enjoy life and produce positivity for everyone around. Okay, have a look at it for me, and if you enjoy, send a friend's request, I'll send you some information, alright? Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day, okay? Alright, man. So you see, I spreading out my Christmas cards like crazy this morning. So you gotta forgive me, you should see me on the beach. When people come out, my first line nowadays is, I am not trying to sell you anything. That's my first thing, because you know, in Barbados we have a lot of people that want to sell jewelry and stuff on the beaches and services and things. So just to calm everyone down, my first thing is, I'm not trying to sell you anything. This will not cost you a cent. So that was my sales pitch, and it has been working. I've been getting the interest of some folks. I don't know if maybe they're fire starters, but I give them out like hotcakes now, because if we can get more people on board, the more the merrier, the happier, and the journey that I've been asked to go on is being built day by day and expanded day by day, person by person. Views all along here, beautiful. Just gorgeous homes. As I said before, if you want to get accommodations up here, lots and lots of Airbnb on this section of the island. I'm not sure where Ryan lives up here. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't tell me, because I might have done a home intrusion on him this morning. Caught him in his briefs, just sleeping or relaxing, getting ready to go surfing later on. So Ryan, if you're on, buddy, it's a good thing you never sent me those coordinates, or I would have huffed you this morning for sure. If you want to rent surfboards, I've talked about it before, plenty of boards for rental all around. However, I would like to recommend these guys here. I know this gentleman fairly well. Well, I actually don't know him that well, but I have talked to him. Positive guy. So you can always get your information here. He will teach you from scratch. If you don't know how to surf, they will teach you from scratch. I have all types of boards. You can see them all laid out in the back section. And this property originally was an old rundown home, had nothing here really, and this has been structured over the last 2 years. So 2 years ago, or I would say 2.5 years ago, if you had passed here, you would not have seen anything like this here. But this is one, I would have to say, a prime spot for a surf shop. Because no matter what day, or I would say not no matter what day, but majority of the days, longboards can be ridden out here at Freights Bay. I've mentioned Malcolm before. Malcolm's family used to live just one more gap going towards Bridgetown direction from where we are. I remember going to their house when I was a little fella, spending lots of time with their family up here. So good morning to all of the Hunt family. Actually, good morning to everyone. No matter what your name is, where you're from, I really don't mind. I'm saying good morning to you all, just to let you all know that I love you all. And that's not a joke. I honestly do practice what God has asked me to do and love thy neighbor as you would love yourself. It is entirely up to you if you want to continue receiving love at the immediate moment, because if you don't, well, of course they're going to ease you, because I like not to make people feel uncomfortable. Yes, this tamarind tree is still here. I remember this time I was a little boy, and the reason I remember that is because one of our land-based waves is directly in front of us, so we used to have to come off that and make sure we didn't clap ourselves onto that beautiful tamarind tree. But what we used to do is come up in this general direction here and fly up on this mound, which seemed much bigger when I was younger, and do an offie lip off of this mound. They put up the pole there and stuff that has stopped people, but you can still see there are a couple of tracks around. The guys still make their up and back down. You can see that quite clearly. A lot of renovations going on up here as well at the moment. Good morning to you. Hi there, how are you? Oh, look who is in the... Oh no, I'm not going to talk about him. You're all going to talk about him if you want. I'm not going to talk about him. Somebody the other day said to me, is my boyfriend on? I was highly insulted when they said they were talking about you know who. Notice I won't even give him a name. That's what I think about him. Malcolm, home buddy, home. Right now, also what went up here a few years back, sort of like had a block. Oh, we mentioned before, if you come down the beach at Freights Bay, you can come up the steps. These are the steps that would lead you up on the western end of that beach. They'll come up here, or you can go down here as well if you want to go down to that beach. It is pretty nice sometimes when it's calm to swim here and just relax for the day. Not a lot of sand, not something you would bring beach chairs up here for, but it's certainly something you can come and relax on. Alright, we mentioned about a few years ago, I was a little bit disturbed when we lost this window to the sea. Beautiful, beautiful property. I always said, well, this cliff is so narrow that no one could ever build here. But however, what happened is these condos on the other side actually bought both properties. This property, which is on the land side, and then they brought the seaside property, so they could actually put up this beautiful area for their guests to come and sit in and use all the facilities. You can see showers are here, changing rooms are here, everything is here, all the conveniences. So they actually have their own cliff facility. I wouldn't say beach facility, but cliff facility. You can see there's some beautiful homes up in here, high security and stuff in this area. I don't know why I'm complaining about not having a view, because here was just bush before. You really didn't have much view, but you know me, I'm being picky. I'm a Bajan, I'm allowed to be picky. But this whole cliff front area has been beautified over the years. I'm ignoring him, so if you all know Henry talking about him, you know I'm ignoring him. But this whole area here is beautified. It is used by a lot of people for yoga, for meditation, for weddings. Tons of weddings are held out here, local weddings especially, just for people that sit down in the afternoon and watch the scenery. There are only a couple of benches, but that doesn't stop people to bring their towels, or bring their chairs, or sit down in the shade out here and they'll watch the sunsets. Beautiful place for watching a sunset from. Absolute. Actually, it's a beautiful place, period. I'll show you Freights when we get a little further on. We're about to wrap up this morning's tour. Now, someone had said to me the other day, well, you know, you've gone back doing long vlogs. I really don't do long vlogs, because we do like 15-20 minutes of, you know, of a sunrise or daybreak, and then I do approximately 30 minutes of talking. So I need to talk for 30 minutes. If I don't talk for 30 minutes, I'm going to go home and harass somebody and burn somebody's ear off talking to them. So if I can talk for 30 minutes out here, if I see you on the beach and you think I talk a lot, imagine if I didn't talk for 30 minutes in the morning. Beautiful. The beautiful, beautiful cliffs of Enterprise. Just stunning scenery. All of these rocks here have fallen off over the years. Pieces of the cliff itself are shaking away. You can see the cracks in this section here, and you can see the parts that have actually dropped into the sea just down below us. Beautiful. You're looking right down into Miami Enterprise Beach, Miami Beach. It's referred to as Miami Beach right through, but it is really Enterprise Miami is what they call it. Years ago there was no sand there, there were no casuarina trees, and I'm talking in my lifetime I remember as a kid, because we had a family member that lived on the sea rocks there, and I remember as a kid coming on those cliffs, and you couldn't go any sea out there because the sea would come and hit the cliffs itself right up the road. So when you're down there on that beach, that has all been reclaimed by the same jetty that we talked about the other day, or the groin that was dropped for the Coast Guard Division. That is what caused the build-up of sand in that area. Years ago, you could go out there and put your toes in the sand and dig up sand dollars. That's when it first started to build. Here we go. We can give you a little 360 here as well. So take this in, breathe it, and enjoy it. Now, I know everyone doesn't celebrate Christmas. People have different religions, people follow different lights. However, everyone does celebrate the festive season. So, happy festive season to all of you all, to all of my friends who celebrate Christmas. Let us not forget what Christmas is all about. Let us not just go and spend money wildly and think that that is celebrating Christmas, because that's not what the Christmas spirit is all about at all. Remember those around you that don't have even something to eat today. Remember, there are many people out there in this world that are not privileged like us with vision, or are not able to even walk where we have walked. Just remember all those people and the difficulties that they go through, and appreciate the blessings that you have been given, and appreciate what Christmas stands for. Have an amazing day, people. I'm going to leave you with this scenic view here. Have a great time. Say goodbye to everyone. And as I said, if you have the opportunity tomorrow to come and join the EMC at Daybreak, please do so, because I think we have something a little special for you. Have a great day, everyone. Love you all.